Hi, are we
What's
live?
up?
Hello.
It seems that NU production is in one of the attacker team slots.
Whoopsies.
Alright, I have to go after just one game, unfortunately.
Is this like an actual have to go or like my kind of?
No. I told a friend I would do something with him,
Mm,
and he's
me
like,
too, but I told them after I committed to this.
"Oh, okay." Well, he said like 10 to 10:30. I was like, "Cool," and then he's like 10. And I was like, "Okay."
Hey, if it's anything like the last series, it might be done before that.
I think we're gonna win. No, wait. I know fucking Shannon and Ben are. I know both of them.
Wait. What is this team that I'm looking at? There's five
Wait,
different
are we
players than
live?
last week.
Wait, is it really?
Is this the Omega B team?
No, it's not. It's not five different players. Daniel's still there.
Yeah. Oh, but we
Wait,
have
who was?
owned Shura Stan 5370. Okay.
And
That's what I'm
Subverted.
saying.
Okay.
I do think Stan will top.
We
five.
still are not live.
Maybe there's a stream
Live. We
delay.
are live. We are live. We are live.
We are live.
We are live, and welcome to the Northwestern Valorant stream. If anyone has any more details, feel free to provide them now. Great.
I don't have any.
So today, Colin, I think we're just gonna watch. I mean, what can be called a demolition by Northwestern Esports.
Of Northwestern Esports. Given
Dang,
that
already
I
hating.
think we have 3 subs compared to last week. Is this the same league even?
I mean,
I think it is.
You call them subs. I call them strategic roster changes.
You
Okay.
know
We have a new
Stan
squadron
5370
of-
has not been grinding.
I know he has. I've been seeing him in the lobbies.
Wait, is this a collegiate game or what kind of?
I think it is. I think this is a collegiate league.
Okay, so
do we know the school?
looks like
the other team is.
I'm really liking this composition by Northwestern Esports here. Bit of an unconventional one on Ascent. I think, on this map of Ascent, it can be really advantageous to catch your opponents off guard. And their opponents in this case being UAESA Gold.
I think this is
UAESA
the
Gold.
University of Alberta.
Oh, University of Alberta. Okay. All right. So we're going to see Northwestern on the attack. Moving towards an ace.
We're spectating the. Wait.
This is extremely smart. I mean, if you think back to your ranked games, like what do you always do in rank? You start by going B, and it looks like actually that's what the spike is going to do. Northwestern's looking to run a little fake here, trying to cause some panic.
I think they're just going for mid control.
Pistol.
Actually, I think
they've decided
just a
on
mid
mid
play.
control. Okay. Well, they seemed to be discussing strategy here in the pre-round. A lot of big brains on this Northwestern squad. So
that is the one lineup that Stan 5370 knows on Deadlock.
oh no, let me tell you about Stan 5370. This man is a deadlock savant. Great damage onto the enemy Soba here. And he goes.
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
What a play by Golf Owned. And as I said, strategic roster moves already making a difference here in the pistol round. Northwestern, okay, Bacon does get caught out in middle there, but the deadlock
And
wall
we
is gonna
give one back
heavily
CT
delay
spawn. Wow.
University of Alberta.
Spike planted.
With us on this cast for map 1 and only map 1, so get him while you can. It's Christopher Yee on the trio cast.
Actually doxed. Alright. They're playing to peek off of Stan here. He just needs to not instantly die and they can
Nemo
peek off
coming
of
in
each
with the
other.
shit. Great flash to delay.
The Omen Blind doesn't hit, waiting for a peek from behind. Stan's not looking, still gets one.
370, he's still alive. Puts it in the 1v1. Sure.
Nice. Wait, so
Always
who did
there
Shura?
for it. Shura is that late round player that Northwestern University can always depend on to get these out.
Yeah, that
And
is the
already
first time
Northwestern with the
clutch
pistol.
in Jersey.
Honestly, Colin, perfectly played. I have no notes for this. I mean, this is just... It's pure cinema we're watching for Northwestern University.
And now they're gonna do the same thing, but on A.
Yeah, I hope so.
Can't see it right now, but I am holding up my paw. My Wildcat paw. Big!
Oh my
Grab
God.
that line forces the jet to dash away, and we get the A main space. Okay? Intentionally don't break the dart to give the info, because the spike is not committed. We are not committed to A. Oh,
On the other side.
Zemo. It's kind of, I mean, it's just unlucky, you know?
That is a complete aim
It's just
diff.
unlucky for Northwestern. I'm sure they were playing it perfectly there.
Cell phone's not ready for that.
Here.
Okay, Shura creeping up mid, taking out space. I really like this mid-round reaction.
Guns here.
They may know that the A presence here was a lurk after that drone, but
And drone to retake that space. Matter of fact, two B players deciding
They're
to double
backing
TT and
out.
then
What are we?
rotate.
we spotted one running away and we're rotating the Euro back mid. Interesting play here.
Area.
Okay, looks like
30
Yeah, we're
seconds left.
slowly creeping
seems
into
that
mid.
Same lurk player.
Northwestern putting down a smoke, and now they should know. Footsteps heard in the market. 3 going CT, but the site is clear for Northwestern University. What a grab net to delay. We're just putting the sound sensor behind.
And, sorry, we actually lose one in that exchange. Submerge goes down. There's not a lot of time left. They have to get on the spike. This is a 5 versus 2 for the next
Big
second.
flash from Shura here.
Flash delays it, and Bacon cleans one up, so...
He's gonna be the big player here with the Guardian. And he swings. Knows he has to make a play. Oh my god. And what a
trade shock darts.
Oh.
See, Golf Phone put a little humor in the chat. A little LOL. Love to see that sportsmanship. You have anything you want to add there, Chris?
No, you also said LOL. And that was also pretty sportsmanlike.
Oh, was it now?
Pretty sportsmanlike for a Canadian.
All right, and it looks like fast B on the bonus here for Northwestern University. I like this call.
Standing ahead.
They know it's the Killjoy and the Sova.
No
That has not changed since the start of
heartbreakers.
this game. It's
But the site's so
Colin, I wouldn't blame you to think that that was an accident, but I can really see how it could be an intentional play on the side of Northwestern University.
Also intentional, Shura going down through the wall, not breaking that drone. And then 5v4 for the
Well, he did
retake.
break it. It's just, the drone, once you're tagged, you're tagged. So it was just a little bit unlucky, to be honest. But Northwestern is still looking in a pretty good spot. They do have the deadlock ult. A lot of time has already been bought up. If Shannon just, if Stanton 370 just pops it off of that kill, it could buy a lot of space, and there it is. Oh, but he just pops it right away.
As always, doesn't get anything, but it's
This guy looks like he Oh yeah.
Submerge.
Oh yeah.
Last
Enough.
player standing. One enemy remaining.
all the players on
empty.
Northwestern will go
no,
down
you're
in
right,
no
you're right.
time.
Oh. Wait, we have
Northwestern
I forgot to turn on
wins
volume.
the bonus round. Oh my goodness! Wow.
That was quite a nice round from Northwestern. I enjoyed watching that.
That was actually a great play from Northwestern University there on the bonus. You don't, 5-man hits aren't too uncommon on bonus rounds, but Northwestern, making a read, recognizing that the Sova and the Killjoy that were playing on B, they did not often hold towards the site. So they knew that they could get in and bunker down for that post plant with the deadlock ult, end up buying enough time for the spike to detonate there. Now splitting into a bit more of their mid default again, but with a little bit of B control, wanting to feel out and noticing those two players of University of Alberta.
A little messy, but they get the kills.
there.
But
Oh.
sorry,
You.
we lost the B main push. Both players go down, give away the rifles, and this is awkward for Submerge and Golfo.
But the good news is it is only one rifle because the Soviet did already have a Vandal there. That's how he secured those 2 kills.
Get out of my
Sorry,
way.
you're right. They gave away 2, but the University of Alberta could only pick up 1 of them.
So as you'll see here, they did force the rotate. So now they know all 3 players are going to be mid because those 2 players strategically gave their lives up in B main. And as a result, Northwestern gained the A site. What a beautiful strategy there. Okay, Sobol is popped, but Golfone with the
Will is his
shoes.
teammate and not the enemy. Quick trade though, and now 2 versus 1. Golfo can't
It's
handle
just
it.
unlucky. It's just unlucky.
Very close, very close.
That is Northwestern giving up the eco round after winning the bonus. Should still have money here, but that is a very strong round they could have won. Oh, and sorry, actually they won't have money here to full buy.
So 2 things I want to say there, Colin. So I think it was that plan almost worked. I think it was an intentional call, double die B main, they're running for the guns, and you get a free A site. So it was kind of a sacrificial QB sneak play there called by the side of Northwestern. And, you know, it didn't happen to work out. Now Northwestern on the low buy, but losing a player already, Golfone up to mid.
Make that 2, Shura goes down, peeking alone. No one can capitalize off this on the one way.
But, you know, it's an eco round, so... Trying to get some damage here. Oh, and still plenty of opportunities to do that. Bacon showing off new bundle. Woo. Liking the skin there. Big shock dart.
Headshot.
And we're coming in and stands 370. Has the read and grabs the Vandal. 3v4 now. University of Alberta holding a 3 stack towards the A site. The Northwestern having the read that the B side of the map might be a little weak. Now prodding over towards mid.
Found them.
Calling a pause on the sound, and they're going to look to pull some rotates.
Right here.
Looks like it will work to get 1 back.
And
But
Sova's
they've
probably
still
going
got
to get
2 on
pulled
this,
to watch
including
mid.
this
30
op,
seconds left.
so... If we don't
They
have
can get
utility
to
to do
door.
this, just a slow walk into the op. Oh, he misses the shot, though. That is giving a
Big
really
miss.
big opportunity here.
Last player standing.
Oh, but the collect comes in.
That's just
and
unlucky. That's unlucky. I like the idea there from Northwestern University. It was good damage on the eco. Nice shots from Stan 5370.
Yeah, nice shot, singular.
Well, he did fire multiple shots there.
Only one of them was nice. Got our observer trying to do a cinematic pan, I think.
And it was pretty good until it hit the wall there at the end.
it was almost all there. Okay, University of Alberta is pushing some big B aggression right into hopefully the waiting arms of Stan. Oh, you can't do that anymore. Golfone forgetting the Yoru nerf. And Stan will go down on the lurk out. Wow, big disadvantage here. They do have some space on the A site, surprisingly.
Golfone maybe trying to pull an Eggster there. I respect the confidence.
One enemy remaining.
That's the kind of confidence we need in Northwestern University.
Sure gets
team,
one, but
honestly.
Scanned here. Blind, can't do anything.
That happens.
Yeah, that was an extremely disjointed round, I'd say. But you got to give some of those away.
So, Chris, if you had to pick one player right now that's really catching your eye, who would you say that player is?
You know, I saw good things from every single player so far. Bacon
Wow.
had the clutch.
Northwestern University.
That's
right?
Yeah, from the
Almost
Yes.
dead.
thing, you know. Shannon is top frag. Submerged, his aim has been looking pretty
Revealing
good.
area.
Ben won us the first round, and then Shura just there had a nice little shot.
Very,
So,
very
Positives,
true.
positives on all sides.
Every player, yeah. I see.
Okay,
no
the bomb
issues.
will get spotted in A main by that drone. But in the meantime, Submerge is walking up here, trying to isolate this fight in mid, and It looks like he's
Fight might
going
be
to be
about
given the
to
space
be
if
main.
he wants it. Oh, Stan goes down B main again. That's the lurk cleared out. Golfon not able to find the shot immediately, but a little bit awkward now.
Opening up Cat, sending the clone through, and they scale off of it.
Oh,
I
the
like
blind will
attempt.
get both, and the peak is ready from sight, but he can't get the kill. Okay, finally gets it together. Almost had an opportunity there, but just a little too slow.
I'll make
Once
them
that blind wore
remember
off.
they're only human.
It was a nice try on the eco from Northwestern. Now we got a full buy coming in. It's like another play at A control. Northwestern really liking to establish that at the beginning of rounds. New bundle, new bundle.
Oh, it's like a wizard,
Let us
wizard type
hunt.
thing.
It seems that way.
The knife is, yeah, seems like.
What-
Got like a
what-
Gandalf
what
build
are they
going
guns?
with the...
Yeah. Maybe the guns are like
The guns are like rocks.
I'm sure ready for that.
Shot
peak.
Nice.
from
Of course, dude, but of course.
He knows
No,
about
he's
this.
gonna win this too.
Oh, the
yeah,
ops
yeah.
following it and goes
course.
down. He gives away
Of
two
course.
openings there.
Clone for the alarm bot, really like that. Getting rid of that mid info. Ooh,
Golfon's
unfortunately,
acting a bit like a clone there. Trying to give the
that's
advantage
unlucky.
back.
That's just unlucky. You know,
But-
that's just unlucky. Loses the 50-50, you know, that's why they call it a 50-50.
Stan will take down the KJ, and that's causing a bit of panic here. They think they need to go cover the B space, but Northwestern's still going A. Another miss. Oh, actually a hit alt the first time in Northwestern
wait,
esports
wait, that-
history
wait, that-
Planted.
that
how did
Shannon
that
has
happen?
ever hit a deadlock goal.
Nice round.
Trade will be
Everybody
good.
did-
3 people alive.
Oh.
Very nicely called from Northwestern.
Some absolutely terrible entry work from the side of Alberta. And good on Shura to capitalize on both of those kills walking into his crosshair. And you just can't recover from that. You just gave away too much.
He feels very confident now.
I mean,
too.
you
He
can
thinks
also
he's
say
tough.
that it was expertly played by Shure there, giving away no noise, allowing for Alberta to feel confident and comfortable getting sloppy on the clear there. Maybe otherwise...
I think they did just
They
shift
might have
walk
used
into
the
his
flash or
crosshair even when they knew he was there.
Blind and fast A control by Submerge, looking to get straight out onto the site. This is a perfect call.
The scans,
Knows
but
how to play this game.
oh, the spam's there. Oh, the op walk through the smoke. What are we doing? Both players, same as last round, give away the advantage again. And Northwestern has full control of this site. Even though all 5 players were here for Alberta, it's just nothing that they can do.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, the KJ ult gets committed. What are we doing? Oh, the Soba ult gets committed too.
Oh, you
Bit of
wanted
a
to- he was doing
consolation
it
prize, I
for
guess.
for the KJO. He's
But-
the silver for that.
The
I got it.
Soba ult is really the only thing that Alberta will get out of that
I don't
round.
think I would have noticed that if it weren't for you, so thank you.
Yeah.
No,
Something
yeah,
I'm
he did-
noticing. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say the quality of play in this game far exceeds that in my ranked games. So
That's why, I mean, Chris with more positivity, man.
I would have agreed with you until these past 2 rounds. Alberta just giving away double advantages seems a little bit careless.
Are you coming over to my side now? You're seeing the vision?
I don't know what they did to get so overconfident, but Northwestern's getting
Hey.
easy kills here, capitalizing on everything Alberta's doing wrong.
Yeah, Northwestern just great on the calls, great on the shots.
Sorry, somehow they do have an op again, it looks like. I'm not sure how they've optimized the economy to get their Yoru 3 ops to throw away here, but we'll see if he gives them the 3rd one. That would make 15,000 credits of guns wasted here.
He did the math.
Cover going out.
But he won't be spotting anything mid yet. Submerge being pretty careful about that.
Yeah. A Yoru TP, I'm looking out for that Yoru TP. Golf owned, a man known to do some things that are quite audacious. And, you know, when they work, they win Northwestern rounds.
It would get him
And
very
that
close to
is
that
why-
off, but
That is why the
KJ is
strategic substitution here. Looking really
instantly broken
good.
this time. But
30
Alberta has
seconds.
the stack in the right place. It would be a 3v3 if they hit A now, and they've committed the drone. Stan has pulled the mid player over with
Only one on
some
site,
deep
though.
presence.
oh,
The one on site will get one.
Good
Good
shot.
traded by Shura.
Well, this guy plays really well. I respected him.
10
awkward
seconds
fight for
left.
Golphone, but his team has the site already, so this is okay. Stan is late
Bomb
here.
grenade
Should be able to get a
out.
free
Spike
kill
planted.
here. Oh, doesn't go for it. All of the Northwestern players extremely low health here, and they've committed the Euro ult. They're going to spot everyone out. This is going to be really tough for them to survive, and Bacon goes down on site. The last two spotted main, no health. They could easily get spammed here.
Sometime has been bought. They get one on the spam.
All they need to do is spam back, but they're
Last
not.
player
And,
standing.
oh, they're just not shooting. Is the spike not planted for them?
Oh, it is. Oh, it's like on the other side.
It is. It is
No,
a bit
I
of an
think
awkward spot, but you can't really blame them for saving there.
the Phantom player there was spamming, but I don't think Shannon Stan 5370 was afraid of spamming back with that Vandal there on 7 HP.
Yeah, tough with the low HP, but
I see.
committing to that was the only way to win that round. But it's
You can
still
stay.
Northwestern in an okay spot. They've got this buy and
They
one
see
more,
swamp
so they're
grenade.
fine for the half. Both teams should be able to buy on the last rounds. I think Alberta here probably trying to position this Sova ult.
Fast A control.
Jar will get a scan off.
Ooh,
It's a little bit of awkward positioning.
Jet
where the
tagged
Jet
up. They
player
know where
is.
she's playing.
Oh, and all this committed close range. It's gonna be awkward to get hits here, but it doesn't matter. In the meantime,
Spike down A.
their Omen gets 2, and a bit of a shutdown for Alberta. Stan with the lurk will be walking into the Sova's crosshair here. Doesn't matter, he's faster.
But of course.
Flash
Oh,
minus $250 for whatever reason.
I believe in this 1v3.
The op will miss.
all right. He's a lot of info now.
Another flash with no one to peek off of it.
Full
Smoking this
utility
off
as
probably
well.
the safer option.
Has a wall, has a
It's
grab
red.
net.
We'll let them spam, but somehow drawing circles around Stan. We're not seeing any damage here. A little bit committed, I think. They're gonna know that he's wrapping this with the op trained on that tree line.
30 seconds left.
But looks like he's ready for this, and he will take down, but
Oh,
the op
yeah.
won't miss this time. Which,
Last
honestly, it was
round
looking
in
like
the
a
half.
coin flip, the way that he was using that earlier in the round. But you can only miss so many.
All right. This is looking like an enjoyable game of Valorant for both sides.
Alarm bot out.
Yeah, really
Yeah,
close.
this is a pretty close game.
Time for a
Looks
field
like
test.
Northwestern realizing that they're kind of A
Get out of my
forward
way.
default.
Oh,
Blocking sight.
They're much
And a little
faster.
found out. Doing
Oh,
that
this
is-
default, faking their same default, and then going over towards B. You see it's working. Northwestern.
Whoa! Insane.
Teleporting
oh
over.
no, we got a
Golphone.
KJ. We got like a really ratty KJ.
Well, Killjoy entering
The
this
net is going to make this really tough, and that spam almost takes him all the way down.
Oh,
Sensor out.
can't get through the wall there, but you can get the sight through lane, so broke it anyways.
Sensor
So
out.
Shock Dart will finish off that kill. Northwestern just now getting onto site with that spike, so everyone has rotated here, but look at Submerge.
One
we were the ones
Instantly
taking-
trades 3! Wow, all of the CT players taken down by Submerge. We'll get traded out, but I think it's too little too late here. Omen really nothing to do. Has the blind, has the ult, but
Shadows traveling.
doesn't look like he wants to use any of it.
Sensor tripped.
We'll get stunned by the deadlock sensor, I think, and
Blinding.
just absolutely nothing to do here.
I told you.
Beautiful.
All right,
Hard.
nice half. Nice half. Very
Yeah,
winnable.
pretty solid from Northwestern.
Switching sides.
They do have a bit of an aggressive comp with the Jet
Out of
Yoru,
charges.
but both sides, you could say the same. So we'll see if the deadlock puts up better numbers here. It was looking like a pretty good half for Stan, despite how many lurks he just gave away for free. So pretty impressive to still see him topping the scoreboard.
Wait, he's
think,
huge.
I think Northwestern Valorant is a team that can, especially with this lineup here, can be characterized by risk.
We have
know-
far more deaths than kills, but equal rounds won.
Yeah, and I think that is just the clutch factor of Northwestern.
Yeah.
Whatever factor is causing.
It's about confidence. It's about making the play.
It's about the
clutching
university
it out.
Yeah, we've seen like every single one of Shura's kills.
advantages, I think, as well. Okay, we're
Yeah,
playing
yeah,
close
no,
with
they clutch it
Trinity
up. They clutch it up.
on this
They keep going.
A play. That's a really no dart broken.
Right.
Gonna take a little bit
Oh,
of damage.
all right. No, you know what?
Big flash.
But the mid
With the shorty gets spammed out.
You said that.
really can't put the dots together on that one. But Bacon's here now, so maybe they can get a few. Yeah, Bacon will take one down, and the shock dart's gonna be good. I think that's a kill. No, not quite. Oh, the lurk though.
Last player standing.
Oh, NC.
Too many
Does do
angles to
damage
worry
with the
about.
shock dart there.
And it is
Stan.
Stan in a where
Spike
3 of these
planted.
4 players make that 2 of these 3 players are one shot.
Oh my god, if he
This
spams
guy's
through the
been
wall
last
there.
alive quite a lot.
Yeah, a bit of a baiter Stan. But his team knows it. They play around it. Oh, and the shorty's been picked up on the other side. This is kind of disgusting, the crossfire, but a little delayed reaction gives one more. Stan with a nice shot on the gen player, but nothing more to be done there. That is an unfortunate pistol round for Northwestern. Can't help but question the close A main shorty play, but
You know, that was a risky move, and in Northwestern it's all about risk. And that time it didn't pay off, but what we count on is that the risks that our amazing players take, most of the time it pays off.
No escape.
Because we know the play to make.
We see more high risk.
High reward.
We are
Play. Go.
from the turret is tough. And the mid contingent of this pinch really coming in a little bit late. Oh, Bacon gets spammed out, but honestly, 2 kills with just the classics here, not the end of the world.
Unlucky, man.
Not the end of the world, but that, to be
Great
honest, if I'm
ego.
Alberta there, I'm a little
Amazing
scared after
ego.
that first kill.
That was honestly a great ego. I mean, there's a
You
little
get
bit
it over
unlucky with the
yeah,
spams there
Yeah.
in mid and then B main.
Yeah, and now
2
this
kills is
like-
great.
This
Look
is a
at the
very
bonus, look at the
weird
bonus.
buy for them. They've kept all of the guns that they had before because they didn't lose enough to rebuy rifles. So I think they're just gonna give this one back, if I'm being honest. The B play coming fast. I think that's a good shock there. That's a lot of damage
great
to
shock
Yoru. And they've got 3 players here to play off of this scan, so this is a bit of a death trap if Alberta wants to continue here. Doesn't look like they're going back anytime soon. Interesting shot taken there by the Omen with the Bucky.
Chris, you want to give a shot at pronouncing the Omen's name from Alberta?
Weak peak. No
yeah.
breakers for that dart.
What is it?
It's right there on the screen.
Now off the screen. Okay, and they're coming back.
Can we go to Omen POV? Other Omen?
Omen?
Yeah.
Omen.
Sweet. Is that?
That was good. That was good.
I think
Is
that's
that-
probably canonical.
Is that what is that?
Alright, Alberta looking to make a play up mid. Shannon tucking in close. Gets the one, turns back towards market. Gets traded. Golf phone towards the site. Once again, Zemo with Spectre buffs.
Very tough.
Now Bacon backside with the Odin.
30 seconds
Has a drone. Doesn't have time to use it. Here's the players on site. They don't know about him. Haven't cleared him yet. They're planning.
Oh.
Swing.
Looking at
That's
the
one.
One
Oh my. And he starts sticking it.
Ooh. Teammate will go down
Player
and
standing.
actually
With the Spectre.
in time disaster.
But Wonder of You at low HP decides to pick up the Omen, the Odin, excuse me, and the Omen on Northwestern. Sees him
Blind,
blind.
The
Behind the
clutch
box.
master.
Beautifully played, and he's able to pick up that
saving
Odin
Northwestern
backside.
from a bit of a disaster. Very back and forth there. Almost actually closing out that bonus round is going to put the money for Northwestern in a really tough spot. But Guardian isn't the end of the world.
I bet Submerge has an elite Guardian.
I'd say the way his aim's been looking is pretty good. Maybe the KD not doing him justice, but we'll see if he gets any mid fights. It looks like Alberta wants to give them to him, but very fast presence shown B main. Probably trying
Like
to
the
get
info
that.
play, info peek from Stan, throws the grab net just in case they
Stan's
walk
gonna look
close.
this extremely quickly.
What a reclear.
Wow.
Alphone, good for
Ready
one.
that turn. I would not want to take that fight. Looks like just enough time for Alberta to take the site before the rotates are here. But there's going to be
Yeah.
no lurk.
Northwestern does the deadlock ult for the retake. I think they're afraid of that because they're staggering the plant. Have an opportunity to spam there. Doesn't land it. Submerge. In on doors.
Goes
Gets
for
taken
free,
out.
but
Swinging up
traded.
from heaven. Gets one. Last two players towards Cat. Bacon.
Very nice.
With the Odin. Gets the spray down.
Back to
Right back on the diffuse.
Very
And
nice.
Jura closes
We won't be
it
able to
out.
make it close.
Well played from our... Do you guys love the Northwestern Wildcats?
I love the Northwestern Wildcats.
Not even
But
a
only
little
the
bit.
Valorant team.
Wait, what? Wait. Wait, how come we still can't buy? What the... what?
I like Willie,
It's
bro.
just
I
the
like
really
Willie.
close rounds are tough here.
I like
Very
Willie the
bad for the
Wildcat.
economy. Some sort of
Other team too, though, but yeah. Weird.
between the American and Canadian universities.
Yeah, this is kind of like it's like World Cup, kind of if you think about it.
To break the dart seems like a theme here, and that spam
Break
damage is
Odin
kind of
spam.
brutal.
Bacon, knowing the info is
He is fast enough, but he can't hit the shot. Wow, that is absolutely brutal.
I just want to point out, we have never seen Bacon and Brock in the same room together.
Wait, who's Brock?
Golf phone with the
Odin
outlaw.
player.
Awesome, recognizing the armor deficiencies that are going to be present in the economy of Alberta.
Yeah,
Picks
he
up that
actually
outlaw.
did buy that because he didn't have enough money for an op, but it worked out well.
Submerge up towards mid. Oh, what a shot by
That is
Stan!
just tough. That is. What can you really do about that?
All right,
Wait, was he-
he's lined up for another. Submerge!
Sleep at the wheel, but it's still a 4 versus 2 here. So, and with that
Except
scan,
the
this is
drone.
just going to be impossible. Don't step out in the open.
Another
Another
ult by
buckle
Stan picks up
kill.
the Spectre. Gets ready to receive the Sova.
Throwing one enemy remaining. Spike
This is
down
grabbing
B.
it out for what reason? Oh, wait. Okay,
And doesn't
hold
get
on. This is
it this
risky
time.
here, but there's no time, so I think
Oh,
Safe
no, 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 we actually
pair of
almost threw that. Wait.
we did give him both fights, even though the time was low. Interesting decision making, but Northwestern closes it out. And that will put them in the lead, actually, for the first time since the first 3 rounds. Or, sorry, no, the second time since the first 3 rounds.
NC, Mr. Math guy.
I'm wrong.
All right, Alberta lining up for a 5-man B hit with that early flash is looking to hit Stan 5370, who's been relentless with contesting B main. Just throws down that wall. Good awareness.
Looks like he
Here's the
will
drone.
relent, in fact.
Great shock dart once again by Bacon. Just been great at that chip damage. Has the Odin
Run.
ready to go. Sova ult to break the kill drill and gets a little bit more.
Jet putting herself in the line of fire for that KJ ult and won't push anyone off site. In fact, if anything, this is just bought time for the Northwestern rotates. The trades back and forth aren't good though, and Golfone is really far from this. Sure is
They
going to
know.
have a 1 versus 2 on site. The line doesn't hit him.
Last player
Oh, and the
standing.
jump clear is
One enemy
terrible, but the
remaining.
trade is there.
Spike down
Golfone
B.
with the op. This is a little bit weird. The Omen abandoning the bomb for a little bit here. Picks
Picks
up
up
the
the
Odin. Not sure I agree with that decision making, but Gulfond is giving him all the space in the world here. Fake TP will be spotted because he's standing on it. And Gulfond slowly getting into the angle here.
30
Not sure
seconds
where to
left.
look. That should tell him that he's sitting backside. Another fake TP in the same spot, and the Omen's just got a terrible timing on that. Plant the bomb, man. You had like 6 chances.
Perfectly played by Golfone there. Just kind of throwing off the mental psychotic damage with those fake TPs.
You can really tell that
Psychic
the other
damage.
team is beginning to crumble internally,
I can
right?
use a drop
They thought that they deserved the
over
win.
there.
You know, they thought they had defeated the system, but they're wrong,
Sounds-
right? And you see their little parts
Let's-
are beginning to fall apart.
Let's
Like
Chris,
they-
let's back it down a little bit.
Time to jump.
Get out of my way.
Yeah, some sort of metaphor here.
Western up, holding towards B. Spots the killjoy, hits the shot.
for the full swing.
Expertly
Clean
done by
kill.
Submerge there. Zemo, reaction,
Oh,
fast up towards Cat there.
Gulfond passively holding this space. They're letting them have most of A here. Not checking the corner.
Well played, well
Just the
played.
one though.
Sure, towards
Very
back of
nice,
sight.
very nice.
Flashes
I
Zemo.
think it's a second one that they sit and fight him.
Last
Zemo
player
working towards
standing.
Jenny.
Listening to the guy swinging hell, and that is just tough. Disjointed take from Alberta. Looking like the Northwestern esports of yesteryear a bit.
Chris, you want to pronounce that name again?
Where?
Yeah, in the 1 versus 5, in fact. We'll get a dink off on Bacon there, but
Flawless.
consolation prize as he gets jumped at. And Northwestern
up to 11.
flawless.
Alright, looks like Alberta kind of leaning towards a B setup here. Looking to go tiles, actually take some mid control, maybe ending up in a B split here. On the low buy, half buy, trying to see what they can make happen with these Vandals and the one Bulldog. And Northwestern quite passive towards mid here. Now, Stan
Down,
taking his turn with the op and B main. Getting one. Submerge has that dash, has that confidence. Gets flashed up. And Alberta have taken mid. Know the Jet's there. Crosshair
Finally,
plays
a good
Game is
change.
great.
Yeah.
But Gulfond finds one back. So still the advantage for Northwestern. That is a very awkward door close for Alberta to deal with.
So actually, I really like Northwestern's setup here. They got a great opportunity to bunker up backside with 2 players on B. And meanwhile, they have both ends of mid watched, recognizing they've given up that space. Golfone now hasn't seen anything. Cat working back to re-clear.
Timing is just
And
terrible.
One enemy
One tap.
remaining.
It's a second one as well. Beautiful body shots there from Gulfond. Oh, and the stun inside the smoke plus the Odin system. That is
Perfect teamwork.
really
there.
disgusting,
Match point.
if we're being honest.
Careful now. Their desperation will be dangerous.
And I think signs of life in that round at the beginning. A lot of the rounds that Alberta did win came off of some really good kills from their Yoru
They see
player,
sentry.
especially in the first half. But he's been very quiet the second half.
And
In this kind of
Golfone, I believe 5 and 14 or something like that. At some
Absolutely
point.
terrible first half from Gulfond has been picked up a lot here.
Yeah, really picking it up on that.
he
defense
won
side.
round one. He won round one though. And I will say when the other team's down 8-12, they often start to feel like a monkey backed against the wall. And sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, no, we're good.
Setting up for the comeback there. Unfortunately, Alberta can't capitalize. That dart won't see the
does
scan,
dodge
but
the
utility
dart.
gap and Stan's coming up quickly. This is so
Oh,
awkward
return
here.
point.
He
Enemy
has the
remaining.
kill in the
Oh.
spot as
Spike
well.
down B.
5 versus 1 here. And IU will go down
Defenders
flawless to
win.
close it out. Wow.
Wait, did Submerge take out them for that fight by him? Or was it close?
I'm not sure. I don't know the answer to that.
Perhaps we will see.
Well, now Stan
Oh,
on
no.
top
Wow,
still.
wow. But of
Yeah,
course.
really, really well played.
All right, well played. For we ended all positive. Nice. Well played, guys. All right, I'm gonna head out.
Have a good one, Chris.
Pleasure
Thanks.
having you, Chris.
Yeah, thanks for hiring me.
I'm sure the 3 viewers on the stream will be torn up to hear about this.
All right, see you guys.
See ya, Chris. All right, for everybody else, map 2 is just around the corner. Can Northwestern close it out? We will find out. As you can see on the screen, the teams getting ready for
Beautiful.
Awesome. That very specific advice and very great advice. I appreciate that. Very specific, some real tips for the people. Well, we are getting into the agent select for map 2 here. So Shannon, we're going to have to say goodbye. Excellent performance on map 1. Do you have anything to say about your substitute coming in here, Aquatic, for map 2?
Oh, I keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on him.
Keep an eye on
He's
him.
ready
All
to go.
He's rearing to go. Okay, thank you, Stan5370. You have a great rest of your
Thanks
night.
for having me on.
Okay, but all right. I mean, what a man. What a man.
Truly beautiful. I think he's on his way to hospice care right now. Really is the end for him. But you got to appreciate what you had.
All right, now we have to turn our focus here to map 2. This is Alberta's pick, so maybe expecting a little bit more resistance here. Map 1 even getting pretty close here. Just a couple of unlucky things happening that was disrupting Northwestern's otherwise flawless play. And the only thing you have to think about is Stan5370 top fragging that game, now being subbed out for Aquatic, but he said keep an eye on him, and he seems to be about to lock in this raise here. So very excited to see what we are getting going on for Northwestern here on map 2. Again, going with the double duelist. And Alberta going for that. I believe this is the Paper Rex composition.
Sorry, I need to comment on something. We
go
had
ahead.
an entire interview with Stan, and the stream didn't hear any of it. And then it cut to live, and they heard very, very good advice, very specific advice. That's the first words that they heard from that interview.
Well, for the people, we had an interview with Stan5370 top fragger and of map 1. And Deadlock Connoisseur, for the people, that advice, if you were looking to hear it, is throw your wall insta, peek through it, get one, leave, and I believe that was the pretty much
that was the body of it. That was it. But no more time to pay attention to the dead who aren't with us, and we're gonna have to focus instead on decades younger players who are now in the server for Northwestern. This guy Aquatic was apparently really ready to go. So
and I mean hungry for that pick in mid, even closing that market door but sticking around.
it looks like Alberta's already broken it and they're in through market here. The pinch from main is coming here. The Vice players should be ready to shut this down, but actually they're out sight mostly for free.
Northwestern keeping a hold of that back of sight. Looks like the flood retake might start as soon as those mid players get there.
Was spotted by Submerge here.
Spotted. And here comes the retake. Golphone finding one from mid. Coming in as the players on Northwestern advance from market. IU getting the trade. As market is now smoked off. Northwestern pushing out of it. And the kills are just going in favor of Alberta. Almost gets the lineup, but no. Alberta closed that pistol.
2 players on 1 health. Closer than it looked, but Northwestern maybe pushing most of the team through a smoke. Not the best look.
Yeah, actually, I was wondering about that smoke because it was leaking out towards that corner, kind of giving Northwestern a chance to scale out. But Alberta understanding how to play around that well, having a couple of players close there on every edge of the smoke, so they can take those players one by one as they walk out of different corners there. So pretty well played by Alberta. Pretty well played by Northwestern there. As on the eco are looking to take some early A control. And Alberta wants to re-clear the space. We might get a fight here. Oh, what a shot by Golphone!
But the double trade is there. Bacon not able to provide any support.
An Orban at death, though, pretty valuable on an eco.
Wrong buddy.
Makes things awkward. Sure is not able to capitalize, and Aquatic
That's
goes
pretty
down,
unlucky,
so
actually.
This a bit of diligence coming out from Alberta. Don't want to lose more than the 1, and so they won't.
Your prison at last.
IU on the side of Alberta, pressing a little bit of frustration being that sole eco kill there that you mentioned. But, you know, 1-1-1 hasn't gone negative yet. Doing well for himself here with the Outlaw. And Northwestern continuing with their A-heavy default. Looks like they're content letting this Vice hold B. Something we do need to talk about is Vice very strong on previously on Sunset. Still strong, but has a couple of nerfs to the wall. And most notably the flash, which denies that info. Now on the defense, I don't think that's going to
go
be...
either way in A main.
Yeah.
So a bit of a disadvantage here for Northwestern on that. Only one player now holding onto that space, but no one's there to capitalize from Alberta. They're just defaulting here. They've got some mid space, but not much past that.
Looks like Aquatic
trying
making
to
contact.
take that fight will get given it, and now they probably want to collapse B here on this Vice player.
And Submerge having that light armor as well.
I say that, it actually looks like they're coming back as they clear this A main space with the drone. Bacon's got a timing caught on him, will go down. Very awkward now for Northwestern. They're not sure where to rotate to.
It's like they're settling for gathering info one on each site.
It will be a 1v4 no matter where Alberta chooses to go. And actually, Submerge will give up the B-side space
30
here. Maybe
seconds
just
left.
looking to save, honestly.
Walking back now.
Last
Ooh,
player
spotted
standing.
one. Maybe had the lineup there, but goes down with nothing. And at this
Had a
point,
chance.
pretty much unwinnable for Shura.
Spike planted.
Looks like the decision has been made to just save here.
Well, what I was saying before you rudely interrupted me with what was actually going on in the game is that
Right.
is that you know, that Vice Flash not giving info anymore. For a defense, I think there's still ways you can craft opportunities to kind of flash and swing off, but not being able to get that early info on the attack side, that wall through A main, through the box on B main, and having that consistent info every 20 seconds, you know, make a difference on Northwestern's attack side.
Definitely could. Not sure how much they practice this, given that the lineup's completely different than the last match, but maybe had to switch up some of the playbook if they did.
Let's get a little scoreboard check in here. All right, so
Yeah,
golf
looking
on.
a little bit tough after the first 3 rounds.
Looks like a half buy here for Northwestern. Interesting, Alberta choosing not to upgrade a lot of those light armors and heavy armors. Can't blame Northwestern for not buying an Outlaw here, considering I'm sure they assume that they're getting more. Oh, here they go. Okay, buying shields up now.
They have committed to it. In fact, all 5. Good call. Good economy knowledge, not knowing this. A bit far away for that fight. Unfortunately, both go down on the tiles push, and this is a pretty hefty investment from Northwestern. Already in an early disadvantage.
I like the idea of just gambling if someone was close to investigate the satchels, but not much getting done here on the eco. Still an opportunity, rifles in hand for the players alive.
Ooh, makes that just the 2. Submerge with a stinger here, and Bacon
Rifle to
walled
pick
off at A short.
Spike
Not sure
planted.
where that shock
Last
dart was
player
meant to go,
standing.
but Submerge will go down. That shock dart in an equally bad position. Not sure if we're looking at a new Sova player or something to that effect. Maybe they do it different in Canada.
It's a little mental, you know, just a little mental tool there with the shock dart. Trying to inflict psychic damage and Bacon with potentially a timing. Oh,
Will get 2, but can't clean up any more on the spray down. That's not terrible. Probably would have liked to save that. Because as we'll see, Bacon, the only one who can't really afford gun and full armor here, but both he and Golfone will go for the utility anyways, so not a terrible buy either way from Northwestern. A little bit precarious, especially when it's 4-0.
Yeah, and something that maybe they're waiting for, you know, maybe, I mean, there's a reason they're committing to this read, but they're kind of just maintaining same setup here, except Golphone taking a lot of space in mid, so very advantageous knowing that mid's clear here. Aquatic can focus his sights on B, along with Submerge.
They'll bait out the wall successfully, and the 5th player is coming back this way for what looks like a full B take.
Good nade to delay.
Means they can't capitalize off of that drone, and Submerge will get a chance to back up properly here, or even take this fight, but...
Here we go onto the site. Omen flash in, Submerge, Golphone still holding that back of sight. Thorn's good to delay.
A little bit awkward, and Golphone can't hit one, but Submerge gets the trade. In and out of the smoke, thankfully the other side had to reload, and this might be a kill or two. Bacon with the Sova ult does get 2, and the last one's tagged as well. This is a great Sova ult now. 3v1 for Northwestern off of that. And he's just trying to clean it up with those shocks. It could happen.
30 seconds left.
Just a little too far to the left, under that lip. Oh, but the dart's gonna give away the position, and they're just holding for this.
Ready.
Nice shot.
You can't see my face
Really,
right now,
really saving that round, that Sova ult from Bacon.
We're on the board!
Yeah, we'll put Northwestern in a much better spot now. They can rebuy into this. The money, very good for Alberta. But at least Northwestern won't be playing catch-up for this round.
Now, keeping an eye on Aquatic here, as requested by Stan5370. You know, scoreboard, not encouraging, but, I mean, the Premier tag, very encouraging. Seems like Aquatic is indeed him, so I'm excited to see that activation there. Meanwhile, Alberta sneaking up towards A. Shura there, wins one fight, gets traded.
Oh, and it's just too many targets for Golphone to get that. Giving away the second one, maybe not the best commitment there. But...
Yeah, I think Northwestern...
Ooh, and we're losing Submerge on mid is quite bad for the rotates here.
This is an adaptation
towards the A sites. And the res comes in, 2 versus 5 now.
It's an adaptation from Alberta here. Northwestern, they had that set up. They were expecting 1 or only 2 towards A because that's historically what Alberta has shown on this half. But Alberta taking it, the 5-man walk down through A main and just absolutely works through that setup there.
Yeah, they've been waiting probably all half to use the wall for that. And now Northwestern's going to have to be careful about that. They're not able to just push a ton of A aggression.
standing.
Wow, the sound bait. Not sure if that was intentional by the 2 players, but really annoying. On the bright side,
important, yeah.
Aquatic
Go ahead.
will get his first.
I was about to say that, and that is a very exciting prospect here. Aquatic heating up, getting on the board, has the Stinger now, very dangerous weapon. Some say it was not nerfed enough in the latest patch.
Well, hopefully we'll be looking to start some sort of snowball here. One off the ult.
Right there, Jen.
So maybe not this round, but at least next round, Aquatic should have a chance to really get involved.
Shadows traveling.
And now Alberta's actually doing the opposite. They have conditioned into not site aggression, but a full mid push from Northwestern. But I'm not sure if they're going to be aware of this. The lurk is quite late here. The Viper's not going to have a lot of information here, but they have given up the B site.
They definitely know it's not A.
Rotate, Golphone and Submerge coming back here. And with that mid push, they actually have all 5 players in close positions for this, especially if Alberta reroutes here. Well, the jump peak is going to see multiple, but they're not ready for the close Viper player.
Aquatic with
a little bit awkward. Nade's in the wrong spot, Viper Molly, and that is very unfun for Shura. Golphone, though, picks up the B main kill.
Investment of the Omen ult, gets the spike onto A, knows that all Northwestern players towards the B side. Unlikely we'll see an investment of this Vice ult.
Absolutely not, based on the health bars that we're looking at for Northwestern. I'm not even sure pistols would be a disadvantage versus Submerge right now. Oh, I say that! Sorry! Instantly takes care of IU. Oh, invest a little bit more utility here, at least pulling out
Another shot.
Standing.
but no ace for the confidence, at least.
Yeah,
and
very
pretty
important.
solid damage for Northwestern, considering they can buy this round anyway.
Yeah, that was a eco round, and it got pretty close. Some nice shots. Players are heating up. Aquatic again, another kill. Racking it up.
Launching thorn.
It's interesting to see. Seems like
Launching thorn.
Zemo and Hshuihui, you know, I wish we had Chris here for that. But seems to be trading the Omen, depending on whether it's a Jet or Raze map. So Zemo now on that controller and doing good things. 9 and 3.
Yeah, pretty strong start there.
Was previously on that Jet. I think did okay for himself.
Not good enough for his team to win,
Yeah.
notably.
Yeah,
So maybe
yeah.
maybe confidence is shot is why he's gotten off that. But who knows? It looks like Alberta's picked up on the fact that there were 3 on the B site. Somehow or another, they're not liking the prospect of that.
Golfone poised to get that early info on A, but might choose to leave once his teleport gets close to expiring.
That's an awkward position, especially if they commit a lot of utility to clearing this out. It could be a very hard fight, especially his closest teammate is passive watching short.
Decides to stay, and he
But
gets
he'll
one.
get the first, second as well. Not a bad trade, lots of info, and they've only got 2 players on this push now. Ooh,
Sure,
but IU will
Omen
pick
will-
up a kill.
Cover going
30
up.
seconds
Running up
left.
though, I think Submerge heard this, and he's probably, yeah, picks that kill up. It's a
One enemy
2v2
remaining.
now. Sure trades it
Down
back.
A.
Great Omen blind. The Omen blind into the Vice Ult. Very awkward for the enemy Viper here. Didn't land. This is a death sentence, and Shura will take care of that.
That's yeah.
I think
He just
really
did
the Omen blind Vice Ult getting off of that plant was just round losing there. They really forced that out, and Northwestern will pick up the second. Heavy investment, but probably worth it.
All right, Aquatic having to buy up the Bucky
Retrieving wall.
and Bacon on the Guardian.
Now we wait.
Man, Alberta has so much money still, but that's never stopped Northwestern in the past.
There.
Northwestern is resilient. They work with what they have. Use their whole brain engineering. Come up with some ingenious solutions.
Sobal will get invested with no information off rip here, and it won't,
Yeah,
won't
just
even
in
get
the
the
market.
tag.
Spike
Oof.
down B.
Sure, so close to that kill.
Get him.
Oh, IU's not ready at all for that angle.
Bacon.
The mid push at least will
damage.
get something, but I think he saw all 3 of them here, and 2 of them are now at 1 health.
Yeah, he tagged
So-
2 of them down. Shura gets 1 off that low HP. Golfone into market as
Omen
the
blind
rest
goes
of
nowhere, so he
Yeah.
knows that they're pushing through spawn here.
can hear. Not trying to be sneaky about it. Now slow walking.
That spike is in a very, very inconvenient spot.
Yep, throwing the orb to cross market. Golfone probably tempted to spam here.
Oh, the wall
Doesn't.
actually from this direction. Now it's a low health player isolated, and just now
enemy
able to get
remaining.
help. That is a nade that would have taken him out if Golfone didn't.
It's very calmly played by Northwestern in that 3v2. And, you know, great proactivity there by Aquatic. You know, pushing for that gun off of his teammate's kill and then picking up the rifle and catching out IU, so kind of secured that round there with the second kill. Now, Golfone loving this A main push. Might ult for info here.
Handle this.
Remember, he cannot clone and flash.
Here.
This has not stopped him from trying the your ult exits of old with the shorty.
I'm back.
Looks just to reposition mid now.
Toxins
Oh,
going
and he's hearing so much noise. This is great from Golfone.
shield.
Oh, but Alberta, they're diligent.
Yeah, tough position. He was quite isolated.
I'm trying to bait off his clone, and I thought as soon as Alberta saw the clone disappear, he might have had a timing there, but unfortunately not. Alberta group to take that man advantage back into A site.
It's just Shura on this side. Oh, and he doesn't even get one.
30 seconds
Good
left.
clear from Alberta, and now they're going to collapse on this A site with no one here to stop it. I say that, the Razal is committed, threads the needle under the wall, and IU goes down.
Bomb buddy out.
Good game sense.
Oh, and the bot's
Intuition.
going to see that as well. I
Spike
think
planted.
he knows that he's
He
either
knows.
main or in this corner.
Viper from Alberta looking to save him.
Oh, obliterated!
And meanwhile, Showstopper coming back onto the side of Northwestern. Aquatic sees the other.
Last player standing.
Oh, forgets about the Sage. Or maybe just wanted to win the fight against the Viper first. Submerge in the 1v3, gets one. Swings out. Oh, can't study the shots. Very nice try.
Prepare yourselves. We fight once again.
Three to 7, and Alberta showing up a little bit on their map pick of Sunset here.
That's
Northwestern.
the least that they can do after the collapse they had at the second half of last map. Now giving Northwestern the opportunity to work back into it.
And you know, I mean, it was in large part due to just the flawless play we were seeing from Northwestern on their map pick of Ascent. Meanwhile, fast take towards A, Swissway
They
looking
have
to
three players here this
Look at
time
the slow
and the
field.
opener. Spam not quite there, but very close. And they'll spot out this elbow push as well. That flash isn't going to catch anyone. Flashing the box maybe, and Golfone gives back the advantage. That is a very unfortunate play, but Submerge has it under control.
the stinger.
Watch them run.
I think that kind of that A-main box fight is like the perfect range for
Thorns down.
that gun.
And the plant committed instantly.
Spike planted.
So Aquatic is actually far ahead of this. The other players for Alberta will get here after Aquatic does. So he has a 1v1, but it's risky. It's hard to commit to not knowing that.
Yeah, I like he's taking the early space, but he's not stomping forward. He's not looking to take the 1v1. He's just waiting for the team in the 4v3 with the man
Got
advantage.
some corners close. They don't know that all three of these players are main. They're playing angle with the Sage Wall to peek over this.
Yeah.
They'll actually let it get to half. They're full sticking. The Submerge has it, and it's
Wow.
over. Wow, 3 kills there at the end. Actually make it all 4 for Alberta, but
Last
I'm gonna
round
feel a little
for
bit
the
bad
switch.
there with the round going the way of Northwestern.
That actually did a lot to upset the eco of Northwestern from that win. I mean, look at the buy.
Yeah, Northwestern's eco is in a tough
Now we
spot,
win.
but not as tough as it would have been if they had lost. So honestly, take what you can get at this point. And Alberta, no economy problems after the early win streak. So it'll be not even at all going into this last round, but we've seen Northwestern do more with less.
Sure, I wish the judge.
Smoke with the judge, kind of weaving and
Listen up.
What?
doesn't catch the spot when he gets spotted in that smoke. A little bit awkward. Very close to probably multiple kills, but
Ooh,
Golfone also
Golfone trying
goes
with the
down.
off angle.
Here.
All 3 players already in
Spike
this
planted.
alleyway trying to retake early. No one breaking the dart is a little bit awkward for Alberta, but the guns that Northwestern has just aren't right for this spam fight.
More shock dart damage from Bacon.
Yeah, unfortunately, just little chip damage onto some of the Alberta players. Nothing to capitalize on. And this is... Oh, Submerged with a clean shot.
Oh, the Visal.
Will get the Visal off this, but the
Time.
nerfed radius is
Time.
extremely difficult. And Bacon's only able to pick up one more before Alberta gets it. 8-4
Switching
lead for
sides.
Alberta. A little bit
last
tough for
round and a
Northwestern,
half.
but
Submerge. Last round and a half. Just trying to make it work, but time too low.
just unfortunate.
Okay, looking towards the pistol round. Submerge, posting up on that A default. And you know, this is where the Vice has really been nerfed. This A default used to be so strong when you had that info from the flash. So you knew when to scale and potentially put a lurk through. But unfortunately, Submerge now will just have to rely on his intuition and timing. As one way from Alberta, and they take the A main space. Seems like they're pretty convinced about this hit. Already
The
rotating
Viper
over
volley
to the
going
side.
down. Oh, Bacon with the flying right click. Incredible entry.
Sova entry, and he's even holding back the tide and market. Submerge, caught out in mid.
Bacon is
running
kind of a
them
good
down.
timing here. Yeah, we'll pick up a second one, and now they've got the raise on the cross as well. They heard that, and now the nade. Oh, Bacon's
great nade.
almost gone. Oh, will go down.
I mean, I
It's
don't think there's
tough.
much he could have done. That was a literally perfect nade.
Very, very unfortunate, but with that kill on the Boba player, Alberta's in a very good position. The teammate will swing off of him. Now there's nothing that Alberta can do. And that, really, really incredible from Bacon to follow up.
Great
Wow.
piss around from Northwestern,
they've
but
still got the
Bacon
Viper
on the
volley out.
entry. Oh my goodness. He jumps out of the smoke, flying right click, then runs straight into the market smoke, jumps out, runs down Wonder of You in market, and just holds that space. Buys a lot of time before the retake can get mounted on the site there. Very well played.
Standing ahead.
Now, the A main push by Northwestern seems like they have the idea of this coming. They have the wall down for read. If they push past that point and they trigger it,
Which
Man,
it
just-
looks like they have. Kind of fighting ghosts over there on the other side are Alberta.
yeah, just really making sure no one's stuck around. You know, it could have been really good for them if there was one player ISO could have gotten a gun, but fortunately not. Instead, running back into market. Golphone opened up the other side of the map there. He got a kill in B main. We saw that briefly. So it allowed Northwestern to just run away over to the other site and clean up with the outlaw. Shiro with the sheriff.
Last player standing.
Oh, they
Not
will pick
much.
up one kill for their troubles, but I can't imagine that this is going to get cleared in a way that results in Golphone not getting the kill. Yep.
Good job.
Little crab block to finish it there.
Northwestern starting to bring it back.
Yeah, I mean, that was very well understood. Heard the footsteps A, get the kill B, just Seniko, just run away, hold for the retake, and great kills on the side of Northwestern. Only one death, one armor broken for Aquatic, but rebuying those regens there. And looks like it's looking like a pretty good bonus from Northwestern. 2 rifles. Oh, good dart. Scans 2. As Northwestern prod towards A.
Wrong, buddy.
Sway unwilling to give up the space there. Can you hear that boombot? Know that Alberta re-cleared A. And a double swing towards mid. Aquatic can't react fast enough.
We'll
Does
get
do
the second
140.
bullet off at least, so the Sage has to go away the position, but Golphone a little bit labored there, will eventually get it. Ensure getting the entry on the Viper player is just very bad for Alberta. They don't have anyone else to hold the space.
Yeah, Northwestern, they know that.
Spike
Sure, you
planted.
can see running through the molly, knowing there's no one else home. IU did get this heal from the Sage before she died, but
Yeah,
still
we'll
a
be down
4v3.
Only 50 instead of the full 140 bit.
Stealing sight.
Still a tough position. Ooh, the scan and the blind, but teammates are there to trade it out, and the Northwestern's maintain the one-player advantage. They know where Zemo is. And holding this, unscopes.
Double
A bit
flashes to
disjointed,
delay.
but Northwestern just trying to stall this out, and there's really nothing
Last
they can
player
do here.
standing.
Oh, I say that. Golphone fires off the shot, and that's all he's got. But can't do anything there against Bacon. We'll close out the 1v1.
Enemies close.
Bacon. He's got the
Eyes
flow
up.
charts downloaded into his mind. Just always plays it by the book in those clutch situations. You count on him for those wins.
I don't want to speak too soon, but with the light buy on the side of Alberta, this is looking pretty good for Northwestern to tie things up.
It sure is. I think the next round is really going to be the true test to see if Alberta is able to adapt on their next full buy to what Northwestern have been putting down, which so far is a very slow, very defaulty kind of play style, reading out the weaknesses in the defense.
I do want to point out for production that since the half switch, the name cards have been swapped.
Very true. Very true. Sure. To take a fight, and he just knows. He knows, and he wins it.
That is a good clear.
I really, really like how Northwestern are playing this attack set. So
The Sage walking into this will get some damage, but Shura with another one. Good cover.
So as Northwestern kind of going to clean up this eco on the A site, it's important to note, they recognize Alberta. They're playing the Paper X comp, which notably has a Sage and no Info Sentinel. So this kind of slow play on the attack side is really advantageous for Northwestern because Alberta need to push for info. Zemo hitting a nice shot in
One enemy
elbow.
remaining.
But we'll get
gets
traded out. Shura's got 3.
So, I mean, you can see this happen on the map. Northwestern, you're getting early pick after early pick off of Alberta pushing for that info that they so desperately need on that defense side. Aquatic, cleaning it up. It's getting that showstopper actually off the back of that. So, could be pretty important. And
it will be a timeout from what looks like
Alberta.
the coach or captain of Alberta.
calling
Probably
that all
deeply
important timeout.
consulting these Google Docs.
Yep, on the 8-8, calling a timeout, saying no more to this comeback. Alberta on their map pick, fighting for map 3, pulling the first timeout of the series.
Yeah, probably trying to get together a little bit more reliable opening plays. Maybe they need that info, like you were saying, but the way they've been going about it is really just giving big advantages to Northwestern.
Yeah, and I think Northwestern, they're also doing a great job of avoiding the early plays that the Rays and the Omen or Sova are trying to set up in A main, in mid. They are trying to get strong holds towards parts of the map to get that early info. When Northwestern, as soon as they see that that's happening, they just walk away. And play really fast towards the other side of the map, which I think is a really good strategy. Speaking of which, here comes the play. Rays down mid. What did I say? With the showstopper. And Northwestern with the fast reaction towards B.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Golphone didn't fully check that corner.
Oh, it's walled. It's walled off. He has
So
a
it's
pot to
actually
play.
impossible, and IU gets one. Golphone, again, not used to this nerf your all timing. That is very awkward. Unfortunate for Northwestern. They did dodge that Raze ult, but the take just didn't work out. The pace was
actually,
not well
I
thought
think
out
funny enough, all 3 kills came from IU backside, and then I believe it was I've Wonder from Market, and so the Viper didn't even have time to play off the wall timing.
One enemy
All those kills
remaining.
happened before the wall went down, which is kind of funny. And Zemo just cleaning up.
Teammates cleaned it up too fast. They had
Yep.
a lot of advantages in this round. Aquatic will make it one less gun carried through.
Heat up, King.
think-
Heat up.
The way that this has been going for Alberta, this half is a little bit important that he
30
got that gun
seconds
out.
left.
You can see they're playing super conservative here. They don't want to let Northwestern take this lead. No matter how low the risk is.
And Aquatic, could we hit tab? Looks like, yeah, Northwestern, their money is fine, so Aquatic seems to be sticking around for damage. But yeah, I
10
mean, you're
seconds
right
left.
about that money for Alberta there. As Aquatic tries to see if he can get any more damage. Alright, so Alberta really, actually, they only really lose a Bucky here, picking up the rifle. Oh, so close. But unfortunately loses that rifle at the end. No problem for Northwestern. They got cash, so buying right back up with the rifles.
Now we
For some players, you can see, hopefully Bacon buys Golf Phone there. Get the team coordination. Golf Phone maybe not communicating. Could get a buy there, but all good. Got the party time dart coming in A main, scans 2 or 3. Meanwhile, Golf Phone, he's finding that space in B. Submerge. Gonna see one. Does he know about the seconds? Here's the second now. Missed shots. Now all of Northwestern.
Shots. Not even a
All of
little bit of
Northwestern.
damage on Submerge there. Has to be quite lucky that he got out with that.
That is very lucky. Northwestern just calling a hold. They know they have this Yoru to take space on the other side of the map. They can take their time re-clearing mid here. Golfone hasn't seen anything yet. Oh, and a re-clear of mid with the showstopper. Expecting one there. The Viper.
Oh, won't clear it. Gets traded out. And the ult
Guess
gets used
what?
on nothing, but Aquatic gets the follow-up. Oh, Util out at a terrible time. That is unlucky, but Golfon has taken some site space based on this, and Alberta's giving it up. They seem like they're not sure if it's A, mid, or B. They will be now with that spike down, but are they trying to figure out a res here?
So I thought Aquatic just had a really late reaction time to shooting at that Viper with the ult, but it was actually a really great boost into that kill in the market. So well played by Aquatic.
They will invest the res here.
And
Awkward,
flooding
they
out
have to
onto the
run through the
site.
smoke into sight.
Shura with the spray down crossfire.
Sure, and Submerge
holding
each with
strong.
one.
Blinded.
Oh, that
still have
blind
flash
is
as well.
terrible. Zemo gets one in the meantime,
One
but it
enemy remaining.
might be just
Last
too little
player
too late.
standing.
Yeah, Zemo low health, won't be able to do anything about this, whether he gets the kill or not. Shura knows it. 9 to
That
9,
was-
tied up again.
Great understanding of fundamentals from Northwestern there. Putting the smoke down at the crossfire, holding it, just waiting for the players to swing out. Very, very well played. Something else on Northwestern are taking good advantage of with those things like the crossfires. I'm noticing now that Paper Rex comp. The other thing that Alberta are lacking are flashes beyond Zemo's Omen paranoia. So Crow's crossfires there on site are really strong, especially against the comp that Alberta is running. Don't have those pop flashes to be able to swing and break up those crossfires. Northwestern again, slow default. Prodding for the info. The info pushes from Alberta. Looks like Alberta trying to adapt, playing out a little bit more conservative, waiting for Northwestern to make the first move. Don't know if that was contact over towards B or some shots through smoke. Anyway, seem pretty ready for this. Decides to Viper ult. Exchange of spam, no damage. But Golf owned. He wants to go into it. No, just sends out the clone.
They're sticking around this in B main though. Your TP, I think, is in a good spot. That's going to be very awkward for the Viper to deal with.
30 seconds left.
Oh, the dart actually takes the attention away for a good amount of time, and the
Spike down,
Sobal
B.
will clean him up, but it's a big price to pay just to clean out this Viper. One spotted back sight, but Aquatic's not looking market. Bacon will get the trade, but his teammate's very far away. Submerge gets one, but it's a consolation prize at this
10
point. This
seconds
will
left.
be 9 to 10 Northwestern trailing.
And man, Northwestern and Alberta just trading rounds back and forth.
Seems tough for anyone to keep an advantage.
Ability,
Yeah.
dedication.
I mean, if we look at the round recap, I don't know if we can pull that up. We'll see. We'll let the observer team work on that. But it seems, I think, if I remember correctly, I think it's just been going back and forth in terms of the rounds. Maybe one,
Let's kill this
occasionally
competition.
2 in a row, but it's just been back and forth in this match.
Yeah, each half has been the attacking side starting out with a good streak, but then back and forth from both teams. So Northwestern hoping that they can continue to break through. Golfonet maybe going for a quite aggressive play here. Oh, Aquatic going down though.
Ooh,
So
well.
invested from IU. That's another tag. That is very difficult for Northwestern to deal with. Oh, this is a
Merge, he has
bad
it all to do,
angle for
and he loses.
Merge. That is tough. Shura in a bit of a one and done here. Let's even
so
get
close.
his. Bacon gets 2, but that's just not enough in the 1v5.
They had no right
Speaking of the back and forth, it's ended. Actually,
Yeah.
it will be Alberta putting together 2 for the first time this half. Now, good news for the attacking side. It is 9-11, so traditionally favoring the attackers. Not that many rounds for them to catch up here. And they did have the momentum earlier in the half.
I think really, although Northwestern are still playing pretty well, you have to give props to Alberta for it was a bit slow on the adaptation, but they did make it eventually to kind of stop those early info pushes. Northwestern, you can see they don't know what to do, but that's going to help. And Golfone getting 1 is traded
Not sure about
in a
the
deep
second
wall.
one there. The wall doesn't last very long at all. They know there's a lot of B main presence here, so actually Alberta leaning all 3 players towards that site, but look at the map.
Those new Sage nerfs decreasing the wall health,
Cover going out.
able to get easily broken, and the nade pushes the Sage back off of B main, so they don't have that info. Nevertheless,
Scatter.
they have an idea, it seems, as to where Northwestern is wanting to go. Sure, actually cancels that teleport.
Deploying drone.
Scared about a run out from the CT smoke, but they will get the space and they
Spike
will get the
planted.
plant. IU holding that space CT with Zemo. Gets tagged up, looking to make something happen.
All 3 players grouped back, and Submerge is holding this Vice Ult.
Yeah, ready to invest.
Ways.
Adapt or die!
Just commits
They
it.
will invest early. It's a little bit of an awkward radius on this. Just stalls out some time. They actually all still have
It's
their
a
guns,
bot.
but with the
enemy
resmoke,
remaining.
Aquatic still gets one. And Sure gets the other. Zemo, last alive, less than a quarter of his health left, I think, and there's just nothing that he can do here.
Yeah, with that increase on the activation time, I mean, obviously you mentioned the decrease in the radius, but the increase in the activation time, 3.3 to 4.4 seconds there on that Vice Ult, you know, it does open up some interesting options for utilizing it as a delay tool, which I think Northwestern, that's what they tried there, and it did work to kind of stem the pace of that retake. Alberta getting some util out and then having to run away away from the Vice Ult. Did some
They
good
really
things for
only
Northwestern.
had one opportunity, one moment to try to capitalize on that, and the Vice Ult takes that away. And on the other side of things, they've only got the Omen ult to work with here, so they can't really do anything big to capitalize on that.
There.
Northwestern close to the Raze ult, I think 1 off the Sova ult.
Cutting through.
Just fast A.
A bit awkward for
gets
Aquatic
tagged up.
here.
Oh,
Even
and
more
fast
awkward
retake.
for Golfone. Lots of missed shots, but the trades are there. 2 versus 3 for Northwestern, and both of the players are here.
I like this smoke. And I like this play by Shura. Shui getting the heal.
Last
all 3 players though, and the heal saves him. So Submerge now from elbow, and they seem to know where he is. He's got a 1 versus 3. Needs to isolate this fight. We'll get the first one. The second one isolated for him, and the third cleans it up. Easy 3 shots for Submerge.
Time's starting to get low. Alberta needing to clear that back of sight before they turn towards elbow. I think actually Shui, like, a little bit of a beef movement on the satchels, I think, allowed Submerge to get that first kill.
Yeah, moving directly towards him, just very awkward angle for him to try to fight that with. And Submerge capitalizes, and the second 2 shots just very clean on the second and third kill.
Yeah, I don't remember if he got tagged. If he got tagged, that could have been why he beefed the satchels. Ray's getting nerfed there in the recent patch. You move a lot slower when you get tagged up in the air. Yeah, really.
First shot through the wall, plus the direction of movement, really just destroyed him there. Good timing peak for Submerge to start off that 1 versus 3, but for Alberta, this is money destroyed. This should be Northwestern taking the lead and match point. And they're trying to guarantee it.
In the smoke. Good spam back.
Spammed out, and they're blocking the Sage in. Submerge gets another 2 kills, and this is just brutal.
And now, third time's the charm for Golfond. Popping out of the ultimate. Pulling
Finally
the
used to the new
extra.
timing.
Yeah. You know, have you seen the extra clip?
No, I do not consume
so
Valorant.
It was just recently in Ascension.
Match point.
Your player did pretty much what Golfond did. Popped out of the ult with the shorty. Obviously not able to use the flash because of the new nerfs. So, you know, I saw that and I was thinking before this match that this probably means that Golfond would try that a couple times, and indeed he did. Indeed he did. I'm sure he saw that clip, wanted to give it a shot, made it work on the third time.
And this is the second time out coming out from the side of Alberta, realizing that they've kind of let this slip through their fingers.
Zemo still pulling his weight up at the top of the scoreboard, getting 1 or 2 kills in these last few rounds. And on the side of Northwestern, I mean, Shura is actually, and Submerge, it was very much a team effort here, but I think really the scoreboard is reflecting Shura and Submerge pulling away in those last few rounds. I think they both did really great things, especially in that last round. Shura kind of being a rock in the mid round and Submerge closing it out with that 1v3. And putting Northwestern on match point. Big reversal here. Can they close it out?
Alberta will have everything they want here for the last round.
So trying to take it to OT.
Not the object, but they're going to have to really hope that that timeout brought something new and unique, because this is a big majority of rounds for Northwestern so far on their attack half.
And again, slow default. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Working over towards B main, holding out towards A main for the push. 1 monitoring towards mid. This is a default we've seen many times in this map.
And we can see finally Alberta kind of cowed almost into not doing anything during the early round, not making any info play, not stacking anywhere, barely spotting mid even. So
yeah, this is something I think
they're scared.
I was curious if they were going to go back to the early aggression off the timeout, because they did get a few rounds off of that adaptation, right? They were pushing off the early rounds. They were losing the early fights, so they decided we're going to play back, and that worked. Having Northwestern make the first move for a few rounds, but then Northwestern made the adaptation of just going for fast sight hits.
Oh, Submerge, though, gets caught in awkward timing, and they finally did go for that push in the mid-round.
It is. Instead opting to do it in the mid-round.
Oh, but Golfond's not letting this one go.
On the entry.
Satchel out.
Trading it back and then some. As the rest of Alberta.
Those are not in good spots for this res to come out either. Shura wants to go forward here. Actually, Bacon saves him.
1 enemy
but
remaining.
But the trade is there.
Player standing.
Ooh, Aquatic now. 1 versus Zemo. Zemo has been a rock for Alberta.
Keep an eye on him.
What did Stan tell us? Keep an eye on this guy, but won't keep his crosshair on Zemo, and we're going to overtime.
We are going to OT.
Can't help but feel like if Stan was in that 1v1,
Switching
would have closed
sides.
it out there.
Overtime.
Perhaps. Maybe we can get him on for another live interview.
Something that was true up until Northwestern kind of pulled away with it last map as well. Really, the kill was much heavier on the Alberta side. Northwestern players all basically even or negative, including Golfond at the top. They've been winning the close situations.
Yeah, really, a lot of rounds lost his spike detonation and whatnot. I mean, those post plants I remember in the first half being very close. Or sorry, in the second half. But now going over to OT. Northwestern going to be back on that defense side. This is, if I remember correctly, their strong side. Yes, no, we only got 4 rounds.
This was their
we only
bad
got
side.
4 rounds. Yeah, so Alberta.
Ooh, Submerge
Looking
getting the early
to-
info here, but there's 3 players. They could take this space.
Toxins going up.
Yeah, and it looks like
Ooh, Aquatic a little awkward on the mid fight, and they walk out BK, and he gets 2 with no contest, make it 3.
wow, Northwestern on the right side of the map with that 3 stack, but I'm just it didn't seem like they were holding Market and Boba, so kind of allowing Alberta to just walk
Right here.
further up than they might have thought. And Alberta stymieing the momentum here from Northwestern in that regulation, getting back on their good side and hopefully getting around on the board, unless Northwestern is
One enemy
incredible,
remaining.
but crossfires are too strong. Shura gets 1, gets traded.
Barely breaking that in time, but 1v3 no time. This is very awkward. The ult even, but IU will put it away anyway.
Switching sides. Match point.
This really is just Northwestern hoping they can have a few more of those big multi-kill performances. Now on their strong side, the attack side.
Map 3 on the line.
I think it's going to come down to who can just pull out a triple kill on their weak side. The defense sides for both teams really terrible.
And you talk about the KDs, but I mean, Shura is someone I've been looking top of the scoreboard, kind of juggling between even and positive. I think he's been doing a really good job of being very consistent, getting 1 or 2 kills every round. So I'm kind of looking to see that here on the attack side. If he can get his characteristic 1 or 2.
Spotted both players with that drone, so they know
Yeah, great drone.
where the players are here, but a little awkward movement on the wall, and the Viper Molly makes him think twice.
Yeah, I think because he was in the slow field when he satcheled, it only bumped him up a little bit because of that reduced movement from the Sage slow, so a little unlucky there.
Northwestern content to just slow it down. They know they have some space still around this mid area, and
Time to jump.
the 2 sites for Alberta are very isolated. They don't have a quick rotate here, and both of the A players now just deciding to push up. This could be very, very bad.
Yeah, it
timing
might just
for
be a
Alberta.
dry fight here. Oh, the drone actually coming in. Northwestern, do they try and dodge it? They do, but they're going to get found out. It looks very suspicious for Alberta. 1 walking
30
away,
seconds left.
trying to hide in the corner. And with only 30 seconds left, you see the rotates start to come in. Submerge trying to hold back the tide from mid.
IU goes down. That's a hole in the site, and actually the Rays players backed up all the way. They have A.
Golfond
Oh, and
Gets
Golfond
another.
has the lurk as well. It looks like another attack round.
Sure, he knows about the high position from Zemo. Raid boss.
Zemo will get the heal here. May be able to pull out another multi-kill, but
Big shock dart.
scratch that. The shock dart puts him right back
Oh.
down in the red.
Thought Bacon might have been getting his 4th or 5th shock dart kill.
One enemy remaining.
Meanwhile, Aquatic cleans it up instead and Submerge.
He'll actually be flawless
Sure.
for Northwestern. You can really see the contrast, the way that these teams are playing on the attack
Switching
and on the
sides.
defense. They just can't put the
Overtime.
pieces together on the defense side.
Great step up from Golfond and Shura. Mr. Consistent, getting his 1. during the retake there to kind of secure it for Northwestern. Now, keeping our eye on Aquatic here at Stan5370's request. You know, you might see the negative KD, but the 12 assists, you know, considering Northwestern got most of their rounds on the attack side, you know, that's showing some pretty good efforts from Aquatic on the edge.
The blind is good, and Golphone will
Spike
get
down
2.
A.
Bacon gives one back, but that's the spike. That's in
And
a
they smoke it
terrible
off.
spot.
Set play from Northwestern, flash, swing, and IU just trying to figure out if it's a clone.
Take flight.
The
Yeah,
re-smoke
two-
there.
2 players on A main here, left to pick up the pieces of a really brutal fight for the side of Alberta. Golphone, we'll
One
get a
enemy
third
remaining.
as we switch off. Make
Get
that
a 4.
4. Now, I have a never mind. Don't even need to comment. Submerge cleans up the lurk, and that is an insanely clean
Switching
defense
sides.
round
Match point.
for what has been a miserable Northwestern defense showing. So, Alberta probably going into this quite scared, because traditionally their defense has been equally miserable, and I don't think they have a player like Golphone who's going to pull out 4 here.
Well, I mean, yeah. I think Alberta getting a little too comfortable in their attack side strategy, becoming a little readable, able to set up that set strat A main from Northwestern, but coming back, Way.
Oh no!
Loses
Gives
the
away the
first
opening
engagement.
again.
And here comes
Awkward
Northwestern
spot. The
into
Dart's
the
gonna
site.
scan it, so Zemo can't go out.
Has a
He
flash
might want
though.
to anyway. Blinds out, but gets traded.
Spike
And
down
honestly, for the best player on the server, that's not a bad price to pay. Aquatic will clean him up, and this is a terrible disadvantage for the side of Alberta.
Yeah, that flash had me a bit worried there. Thought I might have hit Aquatic, but did good to get the trade. Now here's the wall.
Watching
That's the
this now,
info.
will take care of it, and he's showing up big in this last round. IU's kind of far out on the
2v4.
site, but starts walking. They know that he's on the spike now,
One
and
enemy
it's just impossible for him to dodge that. It will be
Hero
4 players alive.
attackers
Aquatic
win.
with the 3 kill, and Northwestern with the 2-0 in overtime.
That is what I'm talking about, baby. Northwestern, with some strategic roster moves in map 1 and map 2, securing the win. That is outstanding, and that is going to wrap up our stream for Valorant. Which one is this? Valorant League sorry, I don't know, man. I don't know which one it
Collegiate
is.
Hey, really not doing us any favors with the dead space, Nick.
PCL, the Play vs College League. That is going to do it for our stream in that match. Northwestern taking away the dub 2-0. We'll see you again for some more Northwestern domination real soon.
Yeah, have a good one, guys.